Daniel said it 3 times. Nobody heard him the first time. Nobody heard him the second time. By the 3rd time, he'd already stopped expecting anyone to. This is a story about a boy who learned very early that being loud gets you nothing, and being quiet gets you peace. Daniel's parents weren't cruel. They were exhausted. 2 jobs between them, bills that never stopped arriving, and a kid who, by all accounts, was easy. He didn't cry much. He didn't ask for much. He just adjusted. If dinner was quiet, he was quiet. If his mother came home irritated, he made himself smaller. If his father needed silence to unwind, he learned to play without making a sound. Nobody taught him this. He built it himself, the way children build survival strategies out of whatever's lying around. There's a term for what he was doing. Psychologists call it the Fawn response, a 4th survival strategy alongside fight, flight, and freeze. Instead of resisting a threat or running from it, the nervous system learns a different move. Appease it. Become agreeable. Anticipate what the other person needs before they ask. Make yourself impossible to be angry at. It doesn't look like fear from the outside. It looks like a good kid, a helpful kid, the kind of kid adults praise for being so mature, so easy. But underneath it is a nervous system that has concluded, my needs are a liability. If I want to stay safe here, I need to make yours the only ones that matter. This is where people-pleasing is born, not as a personality trait, but as a survival adaptation. And he doesn't stay in child. 20 years later, Daniel is the coworker who never says no to extra work, the friend who cancels his own plans without being asked, the partner who apologizes first, even mid-argument, just to lower the temperature in the room. He doesn't remember deciding to become this way. He just remembers that silence was safer than being heard. The cost of phoning is invisible for a long time. It looks like harmony. It looks like being low maintenance. But every time he swallows what he actually wants, something is quietly being spent, and eventually the account runs dry. That's usually the moment people start looking for a way out. Not a dramatic one, just a way to say what they mean without the room falling apart. There's a simple tool therapists use to help people unlearn this pattern. It's called JADE, and it's really just a list of things to stop doing. Don't justify every decision like it's on trial. Don't argue your right to have a boundary. Don't defend yourself against imagined accusations. Don't explain more than the situation actually requires. The sentence is allowed to just end. No defense attached. That silence after a boundary, the one that used to feel unbearable, is often just other people adjusting to someone who finally means what they say. He didn't get this right the first time. Nobody does. But each time he practiced stopping at the period instead of the apology, the fear got a little quieter. Not gone, just quieter. Daniel was never a difficult kid. He was a kid who adapted to a house where his voice didn't seem to matter. The tools that kept him safe at 7 were the same ones that were slowly wearing him down at 30. Recognizing that isn't about blaming anyone. It's about noticing which of your habits were built for a room you don't live in anymore. Next, a girl who was never allowed to be too much, and what happens to a child who's praised only for being perfect.